everyone, I'm going to show you how to make this 6-pointed star. Karen Titus has done a YouTube video, that's where I got it from. Thank you, Karen, all credit to you. Really quick and easy to make, good way of using up your designer series paper, and you get left with 2 triangles, which I've got a shed load here, which you can use to make a card to put your star on, or several cards or whatever. So let's get started. You get 1 out of 6x6 piece of designer series paper, or if you have a 6x12, you cut it down at 5 1/4 along the 6-inch side. So this is 12 by 5 1/4, and you can get 3 out of a 6 by 5 1/4 sheet of designer series paper. I'm going to show you how to do the one, because if you're one of my customers, you may have a Christmas paper share with leftover papers that you're not quite sure what to do with. So I'm going to take this to 5 1/4, as you can see there, and cut. And I've got these useful little strips left over, probably for another Christmas decoration, who knows. So now I'm going to mark this. I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to mark it. I should have a pencil here at 3 inches. So, I mean, I could use my grid paper if I wanted to, but I'm just going to use my pencil. So just put a mark there, and I know that that's my 3 inches along the 6-inch side. And then if I take one of these long ones, I've got a class this afternoon, so I'm going to let the ladies do this just as an extra little thing at the class. So I take my long ruler and I mark this one at 6 inches, and then on the other side I turn it round and I mark it at 3 inches and 9 inches. I can just see the 9 there, 8, 9. Right, okay, so now I get my Stampin' Up trimmer. Let's start with the this one first. This is just the one square to get the one equilateral triangle. That's what it is. So there we go. One, and then I just take this corner on. It's very easy to do this with this trimmer and get it right. So there's my triangle, my equilateral triangle, 2 spare pieces there. That could make a card with those 2. Now I'm going to take this larger piece, and we're going to get 3 out of this. So I can see my pencil mark up there, and I get that corner down there, pencil mark up there. And that's 1. And then I turn it and have this pencil mark there, and that up there. And that's 2. So that's 1 triangle done. It's often easier, isn't it, to actually see somebody doing this. Now let me see if I can find this mark. There it is. It's because it's dark paper, it's hard to see. And then I take that. This one's easy because it's just the corner there and that point up there. So you can see from this 12 by 5 1/4, I've got 1, 2, 3 equilateral triangles and 2 pieces left over. That can make a card on its own. So now I'm going to bring my scoreboard up and so put it so that you can see where it is. And we're going to score this at, you put the flat edge against the scoreboard and you score here at 2 5/8 and 3 1/2. Turn it round, 2 5/8 and 3 1/2. Turn it round again, 2 5/8 and 3 1/2. You can do the same with this one as well. So 2 5/8, 3 1/2, 2 5/8. I'm so glad that somebody else has done the maths for me. Maths was not my strong point at school. I did get an O-level, but I don't have that sort of brain that can really sort of think about maths problems and equations in the middle of the night. But I do count backwards to help myself get to sleep. I do find that helps, counting backwards from 900 or something like that. So this piece, the left is underneath the right. The left is underneath the right, so the left has to go underneath the right here, like that. And then you've got your 6-pointed star. That's that one. And then this one, and obviously you can choose which way you want it, whether you want it to look like that or whether you want more of the crumb cake. So I think this one I might have more of the crumb cake. And obviously you could use the same sheet of designer series paper and have, if you did one whole 12 by 12 sheet and cut it down to 2 sheets that was 6 by 5 1/4, you'd get 6 stars. You could have 3 one way and you'd have 3 the other way. So there's a thought for you. I'll just put that underneath, and there you are. And this one goes underneath like that. Oh. And you can see that that's fitted together like that. So there you go. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and here you are. There's a finished card, so you can use all your leftover triangles and everything else. So I really hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks for joining me today. Have fun. You can put them on a wreath, on a Christmas tree, or on cards, whatever you want to do, but they're quick and easy, good way of using your pieces of designer series paper. Take care. Bye.